Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit, and in the green. Welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey. You can see we got a couple of stickers. If you do want to get into the Odyssey another way, if you're too cool for the door, you can warp in this way and somehow wind up coming through the roof. Don't ask me how that works, but there's our Dory and our snow globe. And somehow the pyramid is just spinning. Pretty interesting. But we need to move on to the next kingdom. And at last we are going to the Wooded Kingdom. The one that really put the stakes up in terms of presentation with its excellent music and really neat design. The Odyssey has powered up. So now we take our other route. We can reach the Wooded Kingdom now. Maybe Bowser is there? Oh, right, I can't go back just yet. Dang it. Oh well, looks like we have to go to the Wooded Kingdom for now. I will try to go back. Yeah, that is not the most heroic look, but we don't care. I will try to go back to the Cascade Kingdom so we can buy everything. And we're just cruising on steadily, as usual. Whoever heard of a wedding with a stolen dress? Let's get after that tactless fiend. Seeing as how I've got some time to kill, let's review some useful skills. Spin throw. When you're surrounded by enemies and just wish you could hit them all at once, snap the Joy-Con to the side to do a spin throw. Your hat will spin all around you. Well, there it is. Next, let's read up on the Wooded Kingdom. According to this guide, there's a giant greenhouse there filled with flowers. It's famous for its beautiful soiree bouquet. We continue to zoom through space and head down to the surface. The Wooded Kingdom. A garden with a military complex of some kind. It's a drastic contrast and we look even more out of place. Road to Sky Garden. With piranha plants. Now, can I? Yes, I can. We're going to do a brief diversion. We'll duck back to the Cascade Kingdom so I can buy a few things. We can skip this particular travel. Oh, it does blah blah blah. So we can't skip the tips. Cascade Kingdom, let's stick the landing, but I did note you do actually have to find the hint art in order to activate the appropriate power move. So we can do that. There is a crazy cap store. And there is this. Nearly jumped over that. Cascade Kingdom, Timer Challenge 1. So, there's another moon. We have all of our wheels. Oh, the bonnet is actually starting. Ah, welcome. When it comes to coins, there are 2 sorts. Regular coins and regional coins, blah blah blah. Step right up, sir. We've some new stock to peruse. So we can buy this. Ah, this is what you get from the Wooded Kingdom. Thanks ever so. So we get mechanics gear from the Wooded Kingdom, which I think is an old reference to some sort of NES game. We're keeping our mechanic outfit. We're keeping our random clothes. A good hat to wear when it's time to get down to work. An outfit seemingly doomed to get stained in motor oil. Do come again. Hello, hello. Caveman headwear. The skull of a dry bones. Because cavemen wear dinosaur bones. For whatever reason, even though we were a very long way off dinosaurs. And yes, that is a stock standard Fred Flintstone outfit. Cascade Kingdom sticker. T-Rex model. And we get a dinosaur skull trophy. Triceratops trophy. We do not endorse trophy hunting here. We really, really don't. It is not worth ravaging the ecosystem just for your ego. Completely transform a room. Oh well. So there's that. Maybe there's something else we can do. Did I do the timer challenge up top? I think I walked right past it. Anyway, this one. And you can knock that down, but there's nothing there. Oh well. Maybe I should have looked for the life up part. That wasn't very smart of me. Ah, yes. We need to do this challenge. But it's a pretty simple one. I mean, I'm making everybody wait. I know. I cannot do a side somersault to save my life for some reason. I'm just going to blame the boxer shorts. The boxer shorts have taken away my ability to side somersault. It was so much easier in Mario 64. Oh well, let's get up there in style. Well, that worked. Eventually. Side somersault probably isn't that useful in all fairness, but it kinda helps. So, I do need the T-Rex again, and then I promise we can go to another kingdom. Do we want to stuff around? I'm not going to stuff around in the Cap Kingdom just yet. But I will wind up... Even the dinosaur wants money. I don't know where the money went. There's... Oh my god, I can't turn. The dinosaur was too big to turn. So, I need to smash, crash, bash my way through things here, scare the toad. And there we go. Oh, I did get it. Actually, first time. Found with Lake Kingdom art. So that automatically adds to the Lake Kingdom. So that's pretty much all I wanted to do. We're full on power moons. And now we are going to the Wooded Kingdom. Let's set sail. Now we can actually explore it. I've been holding off on this for a little while, but we are actually going to do it. Oh, do I have to go through the tutorials? I think I can skip that in the post-game. Oh boy. So, where do we want to go? What do we want to do? We do have to... Oh, skip that. I can skip that cutscene. So the robots are dancing. Wait, do you hear something? I hear a bunch of dancing robots. Let's boogie, sirs, or madams. Recent events have initiated my panic and spin routines. Panic and spin. A servant of the monster is illegally accessing our flower supply. During the last watering cycle, an unidentified object flew by. So we have these random gardening robots with wooden bits built into them. There is a lot to like about the design of this kingdom. I honestly think it's one of the best in the game. It's very big, it's very expansive. I forgot to do the explanation of the Cascade Kingdom. So now we get exposition. The Wooded Kingdom, ancient gardens tended by futuristic machines. Population automated, size deep and wide. Locals, steam gardeners. Currency, nut-shaped. Industry, flowers, temperature, average 82 degrees Fahrenheit. The living factory. No one knows who built the giant machines dotting this land, but today the steam gardeners use them to maintain the greatest flower gardens in the world. The giant dome is climate controlled and apparently self-sufficient, operating with no maintenance since ancient times. Visitors are welcomed not only by the humid air, great I hate humid conditions, but worker robots tending the flowers. They're known as steam gardeners, long-time residents of the kingdom. You'll be impressed at how long they can work without rest, maintaining themselves perfectly. But beyond being hard workers, the robots love flowers. Some grow them right out of their heads. You'll feel the steam gardeners' warm hearts from their flowers and also their internal steam pumps. Flowers as a way of life. While you'll see amazing flowers on any visit, you might be lucky enough to see the famous steam garden Soiree Bouquet. It features giant white flowers that charm all who lay eyes on it. As you might guess from the name, it's by far the most popular bouquet for wedding ceremonies, sought after by wedding planners the world over. A deep woods secret. It doesn't appear on any tours, but there is an area untouched by the machines of the steam gardens. Here, the trees grow thickly, barely allowing any light through. The steam gardeners do not speak of it, but rumour has it that they discourage visiting this place because of the danger posed by the giant creatures that call it home. Be sure to try the system of paths called the Flower Road. You'll marvel at plants growing into temporary but walkable bridges. Watch your step though, nature has no handrails. 3 keys to the kingdom. Smell the flowers. Not that you can miss them, but do savour the scent. Admire the steam gardeners and their impressive devotion to their work. Appreciate machines and nature living in exquisite harmony. Much better than we humans manage, I'll tell you that much. So, we can roam around this area and try to find a few little goodies. I think there are some coins hidden inside the trunks of big trees. So, we need the picture of this because this is our Sand Kingdom hint art. We have to go directly north of where the Cooper that does trace walking is, and it is awkward. Alright. So we found those. We have this, which is coins. There might be other little goodies to find. Little rocks. If one starts glowing, then there's something important in it. But I don't know if there will be. It's quiet for now. It's actually very quiet, very peaceful, and quite relaxing in its own little way. We can go into the deep woods if we want. You know, it really is just nice to be able to sit back, relax, and enjoy nature for a while, because I don't think we get to do enough of it. We're really not geared towards it as a society, I'm going to be honest. We just don't place any value on it. We just seem to have a focus on money, and not for ourselves, but enriching other people, sacrificing our lives in a way so that other people can wind up getting richer, and it's frustrating. There needs to be a good balance. Like, what is it that really defines what's important and valuable and what's not? There's so much creativity that's being lost because we don't value any of it. People just only see the bottom line. They don't see They don't see the beauty in just being able to stop and sit back and create things. Just taking your time with things, soaking in nature and enjoying yourself and being able to just do what you love in your own way in your own time. Why is it that so much is disregarded because it's not treated as value? It's not making somebody else richer, so it's not valuable. Why is that? Why can we not have that harmony? Because there's a beautiful world out there. There's a beautiful, interesting world, well worth exploring. And just being among it, nature is worth protecting. We don't always need to be focusing on technology unless you are watching these videos, in which case please focus on technology for as long as it takes you to watch these videos. You can go outside and touch grass and enjoy nature and everything after you've watched my videos. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alrighty, so if we go this way... this is the uproot. Knock the bucket off their head, possess them, and get the moustache. You can stretch with the uproots. Now we should be... should be able to climb up here. And yes, we have a lot of moons that involve... oh, wait, that one isn't actually so named. But I'm going to go back down here and actually proceed through the area. Or maybe have a look around here. What else is around here? Because it is worth noting that a lot of moons in this area are, for whatever reason, connected to the word nut, which is obviously very easy to make fun of. So if we go down here, we get a fireball. With a punk hairdo. Wait a moment, how do I get him up there anyway? Rightio, so he's not necessarily supposed to... oh wait, I can light a fire. Oh, that actually gets me a heart, huh? Where is... hang on, it's up there, rightio. I need it, I need the uproot. Of course I'm getting distracted again. It's like, okay, what do I need to do to get through this particular area and blah blah blah, and I get distracted and stop talking about what I was actually going to be talking about. Ow. So, back up here, grab our uproot, and then we can wind up getting yet another nut-based moon, because, as I said, a lot of them do involve the word nut. Well, that worked. Well, here we go. So we can jump into these. So the two nut-based moons I have found, I nearly called them shines, do not actually have nut in the title. But there are several that have nut in the title. So let's go back here. Let's get those purple coins and actually get an outfit we might need. So, the steam gardeners are very straightforward. Spend money. Is this the desired selection? Well, at least they're honest. shopping in Steam Gardens. So, we are actually going to wind up getting this. We do need this for the deep woods. But we do need a good explorer outfit. We get ourselves a very nice pith helmet, and it is indeed a jaunty pith helmet. Wait, the stickers are more expensive here. That's dodgy. So, here I am, and we have a backpack, but we can jump. Where's Captain Toad? I want to tease him. I want to jump. I want to leap around in his face and laugh at him. Laugh with a certain mocking cruelty because I can jump wearing a backpack and he cannot.
Greetings, traveller, and to your hat and your smugness as well. Can you answer my riddle? What does the monster want from this kingdom?
Water, wood, flowers, and soil. Well, I might want wood, but Bowser wants flowers.
You are correct. Perhaps that wasn't much of a riddle. Anywho, proceed.
So the Sphinx moves out of the way. I wasn't sure if there was a moon in here or not. But we get out here and I'm going to be quiet. I'm also going to let you get your snickering about nut-based jokes out of your system as we listen to the music. And there we go. Now we have the nut-based jokes. But this incredible music was composed by Koji Kondo himself, one of the few tracks he actually did for Odyssey. It has this awesome surf rock 60s vibe to it. It's just fantastic. Like, you got the surf rock style guitar, you've got the Hammond organ, you've even got it mixed in a retro style. It maybe feels a little out of place until you remember the flower power stuff, but it's really, really good stuff. It is one of my favourite bits of gaming music from recent times. And yeah, I think they just nailed the vibes so well. As I said, going for that flower power approach. Because it kind of fits in with everything very well. It's just that little bit different. It makes you sit up and take notice, but then you appreciate those those awesome vibes. The fact that, as I said, the Flower Power style fits everything so well. It feels just simultaneous. It feels just very, very fitting. Ow. Well, that worked. I mean, I've always got a lot of respect for a good bit of music and the various compositions that just click for different video game levels. And they nailed it. You can just listen to it for ages. I mean, they got it right with Cascade Kingdom. Spurring you on into the adventure. Brave and heroic. Venturing on the grand adventure. Which I suppose is a bit of a tautology. Then you've got the serene grace of the Lake Kingdom. You've got this amazing retro vibe here that just fits so well. So we've got poisonous. Do I look like plant food to you? Whew, close one. So we have a lot of machinery here. Can't quite get up there just yet. We might need an uproot. So you can stun them this way, but if there's a rock nearby... Ow, I got poisoned. So we're gonna be a bit purple for a while. But that's the easiest way to deal with them. Sorry, Cappy, but we do have a bit of cleaning up to do. Anything up here? Nope, nothing there just yet. That was arrogant of me. I took on a little more than I should have. Oh, I just got out of the way of that. Time it! Nope. Wait a minute, this is the Firebro area. Or is this something different? Alright, so we just get a moon for defeating a Firebro. That works. Fire in the Cave. Not necessarily... They really should have named it Fire in the Hole, but... I suppose it's not a hole, per se. Door closes, and we can go back around. Oh yeah, that's those coins. Why are you back here? All my hard work undone. Why do these enemies respawn so fast? Goal! Oh well, we'll just make our way through the area and we should... Well, we'll probably be wrapping up soonish. Grab an uproot. And take care of that. If I get on top of here, there's got to be a secret. There's not. I'm a little disappointed. Maybe we had just smashed things. Will you two leave me alone? So, if we go through here, this is the Iron Maze. We can sneak through here and find a few coins, find maybe a power moon or two, because yes, nuts. The nut in the red maze. Everywhere you go in the Wooded Kingdom, you can nut. And you can make as many jokes as you like, because we're all 12, apparently. Somehow I just completely missed that. Go! Well, we're getting close to halfway on the coins, but there we are. Iron Maze cleared. I'm going to sit up here. Get a few coins. Iron Road halfway point. Good stopping point. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2 returning to base. The cover's come off again. How did I fail and succeed? I thought I was going to have to start the whole thing again.
No! Not into the pit! It burns!